Hi friends, happy Halloween! This is Cheryl from the Lifestyle Digs and it is October 31st, Halloween, one of my favorite days in the year. And I am still house sitting in Toronto, Ontario. And where I'm at, they get apparently about 20 kids maybe that stop by for trick-or-treating. So I did buy a box of Halloween chocolates. There's 50 in the box. There wasn't really a whole lot of bagged or boxed candy to choose from this year. I usually like to get the ones that include a Mr. Big or maybe a Snickers, but nothing. All I had was this one, so I'm down to Smarties, Coffee Crisp, Aero, and Kit Kat. Those are going to be my extras. So what have I been up to in Toronto this month? Because this is my monthly roundup. And as a house sitter, I'm kind of a homebody, so I'm at home a lot taking care of the cats here. But I also walk, so I go for 1 or 2 walks a day, depending on the weather, of course. And my walks really vary, anywhere from about 3 miles up to maybe 10 miles a day. Just depends what I'm walking. And this month in Toronto, I did something that was out of Toronto. I caught a bus that went to Niagara Falls, and this is a shuttle bus that goes to casinos. So it cost me $50 cash. They take cash for some reason, a little odd, but you pay the $50 cash while you're on the bus. But it included a $40 casino credit at the Falls View Casino. That was where the bus is headed. So I'm not a real big gambler. About 20 bucks is my limit for the day. No gambling problem here. But I really wanted to check out Niagara Falls again. I haven't been there since I was a teenager. When I took the boat tour up to the falls, it was the Maid of the Mist. That boat has since been sold to the American side of Niagara Falls, and Canada now has a boat tour called the Hornblower. So I went on that. That was a lot of fun. So just check out this little bit of a video that I took at the falls. I also tried to take a selfie, and right when I took it, this was at the Horseshoe Falls. The wind from the falls was so big that it just blew my hat over my face just right when I took that photo. And yes, I was wearing a chin strap. So after I finished that and walking around, there's a nice sidewalk with a great view of the water, the Bridal Veils Fall, which is on the American side. And it was a nice day. It was a hot day, I'll say that. It was warm, it was sunny. So getting wet from the falls, those flimsy red, flimsier than a garbage bag slickers that they pass out, they don't really keep you that dry. So you will get wet, you may get drenched. Who knows? Afterwards, I went into the casino and I promptly went through the $40 in casino credit that I had. It went pretty quickly. I think I lost it all in about 10 minutes at a machine that was called the Majestic Stallion. Now, a horse-related slot machine, you think that would be my cup of tea. Do you see my my horse shirt here today? Then the other thing I did was I went to a free television show, so free audience tickets, and the show is called The So-Show, which is a talk show that takes place here in Toronto and is filmed at the CTV studios. Now check out this little cute video I made outside the CTV studios. This is a breaking news story. Well, I'm currently house sitting in Toronto and I have permission to use the homeowner's car. And I've been in a car crash, so I'm okay, but I'm not sure how I'm going to explain this one to the homeowners. So I'm not sure how I managed to do this. and walk away without a scratch, but I jumped down, and I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a breaking news story now. Don't you love that artwork they have there, that car coming out of the building? That was just so perfect. I could not resist. The routine is, when you arrive at the CTV studios, is to get there just before noon, and you wait on the sidewalk. There's a little sign that says, "Wait here for the TV audience." And then somebody lets you in, and then you go through security. Well, first of all, they give your name to make sure you're on the list for that day for the audience. Then you go through security. They have one of those wands that they just go up and down and make sure you don't have anything that you shouldn't be bringing into a TV studio. Then we go to a coat room and just hang out there for a bit. And then the guy that's kind of a comedian, I'm not sure if he's a producer or what exactly he does, but he comes over and he does a little bit of a warm-up act and tells us approximately what we'll be seeing that day on the show.
Respect people who are short. So, oh no, you're not. Sorry, I stand corrected. Wait, stand. You guys sit together.
Oh, okay.
I have to stand on this so I have a chance of being seen or heard.
On the day that I attended, one of the guest stars was celebrity chef Maddie Matheson, and everyone in the audience got a copy of his latest cookbook, which is Soups, Salads, and Sandwiches. He's a funny guy. He's covered in tattoos. Great guy. But anyway, this book is quite heavy. It's quite hefty. And as you know, I am a nomad. I carry all my worldly belongings with me, and I try to keep the weight down. I can't really be packing around extra weight like this adorable cookbook. And by the way, seeing as all I can see it back here, the price tag is 48 Canadian dollars. I assume that's Canadian dollars, 48 bucks for a cookbook. I don't know, it must be a really good cookbook, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I'm going to pack it around with me a little bit, but it's not going to leave Ontario with me. So nothing really too exciting happening for me this month, aside from the trip to Niagara Falls and being in the audience of the social talk show. One of the things I did is I took a bus out to a local mall because I knew they had a Rocky Mountain chocolate there, and I really love their candy apples. So take a look at this one that I bought. And it's Halloween, so I'm really looking forward to seeing some trick-or-treaters tonight. The last few places that I've lived at in Canada, no trick-or-treaters. One was out in the boonies, and the other was just a very small subdivision, and no kids came by. So maybe I can get rid of some of this because I don't really need to be pigging out on a whole bunch of these mini-sized chocolate bars. So thanks for watching today to see my somewhat uninspiring review of the month of October, what I have been doing this past month. And I appreciate all my viewers for watching. So this is Cheryl from the Lifestyle Digs. Bye for now.